On this third video, the majority of our work is going to be done working cattle. We spent the first two videos doing the basic training, which was on sheep, and now I want to show you what kind of practical jobs can you do with your dogs if you train your dogs with the methods that we've described. What we're going to do here is gather up 250 head of yearlings and trail them to the home place so that we can load them out. They were just on pasture for the summer. They came from a feedlot down south, had never been dogged before, and through the course of the summer, riding out at least twice a week treating these cattle, they've gotten respect for the dogs and horses. And I just wanted you to spend some time watching the dog work. Notice that the majority of the time they're back off at the balance point. They've got control of the stock. They keep the stock as calm as possible. Now, I quite often hear that people say they don't want competition dogs. What they want is good farm dogs. And if you notice, the three dogs that I'll be working here will be Jake, Jeff, and Jip, and all have been very successful in competition, but yet it's the work they do for me at home, the day-to-day stuff, is where they really shine. So as we're gathering these up, we'll be going out on the road and down Highway 13. You'll notice that I work the dogs both in behind, on the sides, and possibly even up front. So in all of this, I've got control. So just sit back and enjoy this footage of some of the work that the dogs can do.
Even though I do a lot of my work on horseback, I do an equal amount on foot. I just want to demonstrate Jake going out and gathering these yearlings out of the hayfield, bringing them down into the gathering area and into the corrals. Some of the things to watch for is his ability to control the group as a herd. As he's gathering, I don't have to be giving him many commands at all. That's his instinct at work. Once we start getting into the confined area and we start driving the stock, I'll have to give him a lot more commands. But you'll still see him working back off at his balance point and still has the confidence and power to stop any animal that breaks away.
I first go to cattle with my dogs, it's very important that I've got the easiest livestock that there is to move. I want to develop confidence, build up the confidence in the dog. By working sheep, that's one of the reasons why I started them on sheep, was to be able to set up situation with some easy moving stock. Now I've got all my outwork done. I can send them on outruns up to 200-300 yards. I've got my side commands. My dogs are driving pretty good. I want to expose them to cattle, and I'm not saying that you've got to wait till you've got all that other work done before you ever expose them to cattle. Take them to cattle now and then, but when you do, set up a controlled situation. And I'd just like to demonstrate with a trained dog how I do it first, and then I'll take Jipe in here, who hasn't worked very many cattle, just been exposed for a couple of days. The first thing I want to teach him is how to walk onto the head of cattle. Now, there's some dogs that love to heel and are afraid of the head, and vice versa. There's some that love to work the head and are afraid of the heel. So I want to work both, develop both aspects in a dog. So to develop their ability to hold the head, what I'm going to attempt to do is walk onto these heifers, get them to turn to the dog, and then have the dog hold the dog in that position and put a little pressure on the head till that animal turns her head away. As soon as she's turned her head away, she's told the dog, "I give to you." And that's the feeling I want to portray to the dog, that they can walk on a stalk with power and wait for that cow, give that cow an opportunity to turn away, to give to that pressure, as opposed to walking up to the cow and just saying "sig 'em" and have her fly in, grip and tear. It looks like she's doing got a lot of power, doing a lot of work, but in essence she's afraid. So we'll go to the cattle now with Jake first, show you what it looks like when the dog's ready, has been working cattle, and then I'll start with the other dog. Jake, stand. Now I always want to walk with the dog. I don't allow the dog to walk up there now on his own and have him get in a bit of a wreck. I'm going to walk with the dog, walk up. So I'm going to walk up, stand, stand, allow the stalk to give, walk up, walk him onto this cow, stand, walk up, stand, stand. Just let him get that feeling of the stalk giving to his power. Let him walk up, stand, stand, stand. All right, now he's moved him. Jake, stand. Now I'm going to send him over to this side. Jake, that'll do. Come by, come by. Stand, stand. Walk up, stand. I'll move him over this way and then bring him back to the head again. Walk up, stand, come by, there, stand, walk up, hey, come by, there, stand, wait a me. Bring him back here. There, stand, stand, stand. Walk up. Jake. Stand. Walk up. Stand. Stand. Walk up. Stand, stand, stand. Lie down. Lie down. That'll do. This is Jipe now, and I'm going to take her in here, walk in, and do the same type thing where I'll walk her to the head of the cattle and allow her to move them. The first thing she wants to do is get in there and grab and get a lot of action. I want to settle everything down, take control of the situation. So I'll walk her up. Jipe. Walk. Walk. Stand. Walk. Walk. Stand. Walk. Wait at me. Wait at me. There. Lie down. Lie down. Jipe. Jipe. Come by. There. Lie down. Jipe. Jipe. There. Lie down. Now she did that. I showed you what it looked like. She didn't give the cattle an opportunity to move. She just came flying in. So I want to settle it down. Give her some time to think about it. Walk up. Walk up. Jipe. Lie down. Walk up. Lie down. Wait at me. Let her get this one. Lie down. Walk up. Jipe. Walk up. Lie down. Jipe. That'll do. Lie down. Settle it down again. Come by. Lie down. Lie down. Wait at me. Wait at me. Lie down. Lie down. Again, lie down. I want to be in here with the dog so that I can control the situation. If I'm standing 50, 60 feet back, there's nothing I can do, and she's just going to get in there and harass them. So I want to stay in between, control everything, set it up again. Walk up. Jipe. Walk up. Jipe. Walk up. There. Settle it down. Walk up. Lie down. Walk up. Walk up. Walk up. Walk up. Walk up. Walk up. Lie down. Jipe. Wait at me. There. Jipe. Lie down. Walk up. Walk up. Walk up. Lie down. Walk up. Jipe. Walk up. Walk up. Walk up. Walk up. Walk up. Jipe. Lie down. Walk up. Lie down. Lie down. Walk up. There. Jipe. Come by. There. Jipe. Walk up. Walk up. Walk up. Walk up. Walk up. Lie down. Walk up. Lie down. Jipe. Jipe. Wait a me. Once more. Lie down. Walk up. Walk back. Lie down. Lie down. Lie down. Lie down. Settle things down again. Walk up. Jipe. Lie down. Lie down. Walk up. Hey. Lie down. Lie down. Walk up. Lie. There. Lie down. That'll do. That'll do. That'll do. There, girl. Yeah, Jipe. Hey, Jipe. There, girl. Yeah. Lie down. Okay, that's good for one session. That'll do. I'm going to go and attempt to gather these yearlings with Jipe. Now, I want to make sure before I ever go to stalk that I do have a heel command on my dogs, so that I keep them in behind. If they're running up ahead of you, you've got no control of them. And a lot of times, especially with young pups, they get ahead, and as soon as the livestock starts moving, they get so excited that they'll just run off on their own and harass them, and you've lost total control. So I always want to keep them in at my heels when I go out. So I'm going to take Jipe here now and go and gather these yearlings. soon as I get through this gate, I'll send her on a come by, and then I'll walk up to go and help her bring him up so she doesn't get into any trouble there. I want to make sure that if she ever gets into any problems, I'm there to help her out of them. All right, Jipe, heel. Heel. Come by, back. Come by. Now I use this situation to teach a dog how to heel. I'm going to move him up into that alley. Walk up. You got to remember, lie down, that this is the first time Jipe's been up in this area. She's been exposed to cattle for a few times. Walk up. Walk up. Jipe, get up. Jipe, here. Get up, get up. There. Lie down, lie down, lie down. Walk up, walk up, walk up, walk up. There, lie down. Jipe, Jipe. There, lie down. So I want to work both aspects of it. When we started, I made sure that they walked to the head of cattle and develop that ability to hold the head. And I also want to get the healing instinct going, and that's what I do in these situations. So I combine the two. And if I ever find that a dog's weaker on the head than he is on the heels, I'll spend more time putting them to the head and developing that confidence, and vice versa. If they love the head more than the heels, then I'll use this situation and the alley and just create a little excitement, get the dog to come in and grab some heels, because I really do prefer them to work both ends. But more important than just saying sig 'em and getting in there and losing all control, I want to develop control and confidence together. So I want everything in a controlled manner, and if needed, I want them to get in there and grab a hold. So I want to teach them that. I want to teach them that if things are going, if we've got the flow going, to leave them alone. Once the flow stops, they can get in there and use their mouth to get it going again. When you work in small areas, like crowding alleys, small crowds, make sure you've always got an escape for the dog to get out in case he gets a wreck. So I always make sure I've got a few areas where the dogs can get away in case they're in a wreck. Also, I use these situations to teach a dog how to heel. But you got to be careful, because when you're working in alleys, your balance point or your flight zone is much closer, and quite often when a dog goes to grip one heel, he might get kicked by another cow, because you can get 3 or 4 lined up in a row. So I want to be careful. I want to be right there encouraging the dog along, so that if he ever does get kicked in this situation, I'm there to help him out of it. And so I'll take these 12 heifers and we'll try and push them around here, get them into this crowding alley here. And Jipe's never been in here before. This is going to be a first time for her, so we'll see how she goes. Heel, heel. See? Lie down. Walk up. Jipe, walk up, walk up. Walk up, walk up. Wait. Get up. Walk up. Jipe, Jipe, Jipe. That'll do. Jipe, Jipe. That'll do. Wait a minute. Lie down. Just try and settle things down again. Walk. Hey, lie down. Wait a minute. There. Jipe. Walk up. Get up. Get up. That'll do. Lie down. Lie down. That'll do. Alright, so we can try and move some of these up. Jape, that'll do. Jape. That'll do. I'll just move these cattle up. Jape, that'll do. Jape. Jape. Lie down. Lie down. Lie down. Lie down. Lie down. That'll do. Wait a minute. Lie down. Walk up. Wait. Lie down. Jape, here. Wait a minute. Wait. Wait. Lie down. Lie down. Lie down. Lie down. Lie down. That'll do. That'll do, Jape. That'll do. Lie down. Okay, that'll do. That girl. So again, this was the first time for Jape. Jape, that'll do. And I just want to make sure, Jape. I just want to make sure that when I'm in, especially in these tight situations, that I'm right there with them to help them through any wreck that they could possibly get into. Lie down. I use the dogs a lot for my alley work. Walk it. There. Wait a minute. Jeff, that'll do. Jeff, that'll do. Jeff, that'll do. Lie down. Jeff. Lie down. Wait a minute. That'll do. Lie down. Jeff, that'll do. That'll do. Boy. I'm going to go into this bunch and attempt to sort out the two frozen-eared heifers. In order to do a lot of sorting, I've got to have my shedding command, my come in here command, his ability to separate livestock. And it's a very valuable command. I do a lot of sorting using my dogs, so I'll go in here and attempt it. Lie down. Lie down. Lie down. Lie down. Lie down. That'll do in here. Lie down. Here. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Walk up, Jeff. Walk up. There. Walk up. Walk up. Walk up. We'll take him out of that gate. Walk. Hey. Walk up. Lee. There. Come by. There. Walk up. Lie down. Lie down. So I use them as a partner in there to help sort, and it's made sorting so much easier for me. That'll do. I'm just going to show you once more how that come in command works to split the herd. Wait a minute. I'll get the flow going to the left. Lie down. Get the flow going to the left. Lie down. Lie down. All right, now I'm going to split them in half. Come by. Come by. Come by. Lie down. In here. In here. There. Now I'll get them to hold these away from the others. In here. He keeps his distance off of them. There. And he should be able to do that without command. And they get to enjoy that. Now I'll take and peel another 2 off. Lie down. Lie down. I'll take another 2. Lie down. Lie down. That'll do. In here. Get him to hold this bunch. There. Lie down. That'll do. That up, boy. Yeah. Now that's to me is a very valuable command. The command to be able to call him in and sort the livestock and then hold him on his own. Lie down. That'll do. That'll do. That'll do. These are jobs that I didn't realize I could do before I started training my dogs with this method. In the early days, I just thought if I had a good Sigum dog, a good driving dog, then I was happy. That's all I needed a dog for. And now they're my hired men. They do. I have them in while we sort, while I'm gathering, while I'm driving, while I do alley work, holding gates. Just it's amazing the number of jobs they can do for you when you have them trained this way. The control you have is the important part. That'll do. Take. Lie down. Lie down. Lie down. I like to start my dogs on cattle during the fall after I wean, because I'm doing chores on a daily basis anyway. So I just teach them a lot of different practical things. One of the things I teach them is how to watch gates, so that if I'm feeding, if I'm coming in and out with a tractor or whatever, whether I'm holding the bulls away from the feeders while I'm feeding, I teach the dog how to hold a certain area. Now, I don't like to tie him up in a gateway for fear that the cattle will come over top and they'll get tangled up and the dog will get hurt, plus lose a lot of confidence. I want to teach him how to hold the gate. So what I do is lie him down and I'll tell him to stay, and then I walk away. In the beginning I may only be able to walk 10-15 feet and the dog might get up and want to follow me. I'll correct him and put him right back into that position and tell him to stay. Now, one of the problems you can run into is that you do that over and over and the dog will stay there all right, but then when the cattle come, it'll just lie down there and let them walk past. So I want to set up that situation. I've done this a few days with her so she knows how to stay there. Then what I do is I'll go out here and I'll bring some cattle, I'll bring them onto her and try and set up that, lie down, stay. I'll bring some cattle and bring them into that opening. Lie down, stay. And all I want to do is, when I get there, is to encourage her to get on her feet and to hold the bulls out of that gateway. Walk up. Walk up. walk up, walk up, lie down, lie down, lie down, get back, lie down. And then I'll put her back into that position, and I allow her to do that. Allow her to get up and move those, lie down. Allow her to get up and move those cattle when they come to the gate. And I'll just do this over and over until she feels really comfortable with watching this position. And then I'll start driving away with the tractor. And after about a month, I would say, of doing chores, they get to be pretty good at holding gateways. So another thing that I do, let's say I'm going to feed these bulls now, I'll give them a bit of grain. I'll take and push these bulls just over there and get her to hold them there while I'm putting the grain out. Here, Jake, walk up. Jake, lie down, lie down, lie down, lie down. There, she's gone to the head, so I'll just come up here and take her out of that position. That'll do, that'll do, Jake, that'll do, that'll do, Jake, wait a me, wait a me. There, walk up, lie down, Jake, lie down, lie down. Wait a me, just settle her down. Walk up, walk up, lie down, lie down, walk up. There, walk up, walk up, walk up, lie down, walk up. Jape, lie down, walk up, walk up, walk up, walk up, walk up, walk up, stand. I get her to hold them, and if they ever break past them, I just take that opportunity to put them back. Those things happen, and trying to keep everything as settled and controlled as possible, because they will get confused. This is something totally different for them. Then once they're done, I'll let her go around and get the bulls. Jape, that'll do. Jape, Jape, come by, come by, come by. Walk up, walk up, lie down, that'll do, that'll do, there, lie down, lie down. Now, if you're interested in putting on whistle commands, I usually put my word commands on first and then go to whistle. Now, I realize there's some people that put whistle commands on right from the start, and that's fine. What I do is teach them their side commands, and once they've got their word commands down pretty good, then I start implementing the whistle command and precede it to the word command. So I'll just show you how I do it. Nip's got her side commands on. I'm going to use, lie down, I'm going to use 2 sharp blasts. I'll let her go and gather the sheep. Come by. Bring the sheep a little closer so we've got a controlled situation. Now I'm going to give her a lie down command. Lie down. So I usually just use a long sharp blast for the lie down. Now if I want to bring her up, I'll give her a high-low. I'll go walk up, walk up, walk up, lie down. Okay, now I've got a situation where I can send her clockwise. Lie down, lie down. I'm going to give her 2 sharp blasts for that command. I'll go, come by, come by. Lie down, and I'll do it again. I'll just wait for the sheep to stop. Now if I stand on this side, if you remember the exercise that I use for putting on side commands. If I stand on this side, she's going to want to flank that way, so we'll see if she'll take it. Come by. Come by. Come by. Lie down. Okay, I'll go in this position again. I get into the same position that I do when I'm teaching them side commands. Lie down. Come by. Come by. Hey, lie. Hey, lie down. Come by. Come by. Come by. Come by. So I proceed with the whistle and then give the words command that I want. So I'll get into this position again. Lie down. Come by. Come by. Come by. Lie down. All right, taking her lie down pretty good. We'll try another one. Hey. Hey. Come by. Lie down. Try it again. So it's repetition. Come by. Come by. Get out of there. Come by. Lie down. Now when I'm doing this, I work on one side command at a time till I see she's starting to take that side command whistle, and then I would go to the other one. So let's try it once more. Come by. That was a little better. We'll let her bring him in. Walk up. Walk up. Lie down. Come by. Lie down. Now, if you're wanting to speed your dog up with a whistle, what I usually do is just give the whistle in a more exciting tone. So if I want to speed him up and I'm going clockwise, I'll go. Then if I want to slow him down and widen him out, I'll just give it slower. I'll go. Come by, back. Get back. Now I do that with the more advanced dogs that already have their whistles pretty good. Then if I give them in a long drawn out tone, I'll give my back command at the same time and push them back. If I give them fast and shorten them up, that's to bring them in and speed them up. And I won't work much on the counterclockwise because she's still confused with the clockwise some, but just to give an example of a whistle you could use on the counterclockwise end would be, wait a me, 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 lie down. Walk up, walk up, lie down. Wait a me, lie down. She's starting to take her come by fairly well. Lie down. Lie down. Walk up. Lie down. So that's how I go about putting on the side commands to whistle. It really is an advantage when you start working big numbers or you start working at a big distance. So these are some dog whistles that are put out Mine that I use come from New Zealand. There's several from Britain and some from North America that are made. So whichever one seems to work best for you, but you can pick them up, and they just take you to another level of handling. I like not to raise my voice when I talk to the dogs, and if you're working a couple hundred head of cattle, it's pretty hard for the dog to hear unless you do raise your voice. So that's when I switch over to whistle, and I do a lot of my work with whistle. Also, if I'm working two dogs, I'll put different whistle commands on each dog, and that's how I keep it separate. So you know, let's say one set of commands for one dog would be for wait to me. On the other dog it might be, and come by for one might be, and for the other one it might be, and let's say for walk up one would be, another one might be. So you just figure out different whistles for different commands, and if you teach your dog separate whistle commands, then you can start working two dogs together. If I work two dogs together by voice command, what I do is call their name out first, and they are only to take the command once their name is called, and that's how I do it. And so it is a real advantage working two dogs, but I don't work two dogs together until I have them fully trained singly. Okay, once you get these whistle commands on, they can really, some of them really get to enjoy it. And this is what it might look like once you're done. I've got the same commands on her on Jip that I had on Nip that I just worked previously. So the two sharp blasts are the clockwise, the low high is counterclockwise, the high low is walk up, and then I've got her lie down and her recall. So I'll give her the clockwise. If I want to stop her, lie down, walk up. I'll give her clockwise. Walk up, lie down, counterclockwise. Walk up. Counterclockwise. Lie down. Walk up. That'll do. Cattle is ride into a pasture, and I usually ride up onto a high spot, send the dogs out. If I've just got one dog, I'll send him to the one side of the stalk to go and gather them. If I've got two, I send one either way. This avoids livestock from breaking to any bush. For instance, one of the questions I get asked, how do you keep cattle from going to the bush? Well, if your dog has got a proper outrun and stays off the stalk, he keeps them from running to the bush. So again, what I do is I'll ride out, send the dog, let him gather the stalk. Again, I don't need to talk to him for this, that's his natural instinct. And on this piece of footage, I'm actually shooting it with my home video camera as I'm sitting on the horse. And I allow him to bring the cattle to me. And once they come up by the horse, I'll put the video on a tripod and go in and just ride through the herd. And this is how I'll check for pink eye and anything else that I'm checking for. And this helps settle the stock down. And these were cattle, when they came in, were fairly flighty. And through the course of checking them twice a week over the summer, they've calmed right down. They have no fear of the horse or the dog. And it allows me to do any herd control work that I should desire. Also, I like to stay as quiet as possible when I'm working them. You very seldom see me run my horse or the dogs getting in and causing a lot of commotion. Everything stays quiet. When I finish the work, I usually ride away and leave the cattle sitting there so they're not so the last thing that's happened is they've been settled down as I walk away, and if you do this over and over again, it just helps settle the stock down. I hope this video has been of help for all of you out there. If you have any questions, feel free and get in contact with me either by phone. My number is area code 403-682-2143, or feel free and drop me a line. Any questions at all. Thank you very much.